Hi, you're on the Alice Reddit Stories channel. Subscribe to my channel as well as to my Facebook, the link is in the description. Enjoy watching. This has been killing me, and I really cannot tell if I was wrong here. Background: this is my ex. We dated over a year ago and reconnected recently before he moved away. We have been talking about me going to visit him at his new place. He is not super affectionate when we are not in person, and it's hard to know where I stand with him. I have asked in the past so I can have some context, and he doesn't answer the question, he just ignores it or says something very vague. So it's not like I haven't tried to fix the situation we are about to argue about. Here is the conversation I felt gaslit and manipulated in, but maybe I am wrong and should say sorry. This isn't the first time he has acted like this, so I need to understand if I suck and am triggering this level of rage. To set the scene, I was talking about making plans for someone to watch my animals so I could travel to him. Me: honey, I thought you would be more excited. Guy: excited that you're not bringing your animals? Me: that I'm working on making plans happen so that I can come see you. Ha ha. Guy: we really need to have a talk about you begging emotional reactions out of me, lol. Me: wow. Guy: well, it happens multiple times a day now, and I don't know why. Me: well, I just don't get them from you. You never tell me you like me when I tell you, you never tell me you miss me just because. I've asked to learn more about how you feel so I can orient myself, and you don't really give me much to go on. You don't beg me for emotional reactions, but sometimes when I miss the boat on something that needed better attention and you let me know, I try to meet you on your level and be sweet about it. What you just said was super blunt and not okay to me. I wouldn't talk to you like that. Guy: well, I won't do that in the future then. And if it was blunt or not, but I'd rather be straightforward than hide in the shadows. Me: do what in the future? I don't want you to hide in the shadows either, but I'm quite upset / really shocked at the way you worded your point to me. I feel like there's a way to be upfront with how you're feeling without it being like that. That really felt like an attack instead of trying to understand why I'm being a certain way and working with me. Guy: I won't get upset when you miss the boat. And it's okay, you're right, I'm sorry I brought it up and spoke in an incorrect manner. We don't have to talk about it, now or ever really. Would you like to tell me more about what you saw in book we're reading together? Me: you should bring up what you're feeling, that's fine and good, don't be afraid to do that. It was the way that happened. I was thinking you were going to just be like, yeah. Of course I'm excited, hun, or something, so that just felt really abrupt. And no, I don't. I'm actively upset / hurt, and it doesn't seem like you want to engage with that to make it better / get in alignment / get both of us back to feeling happy, which makes me feel worse. I feel like I should just take the hint from you at this point. Guy: okay, well then, I guess we don't have anything else to talk about tonight. I guess you were the smart one, as always, in not buying those plane tickets. That's going to turn out to be quite a good thing. I hope you have a good rest of your night. Me: Guy, what is happening? My feelings are hurt, it's too much to be upset that you don't want to talk to me and work it out. Guy: why? When the issue we would be discussing is that I need to shut my mouth. Me: that's not at all what I'm saying. Guy: you don't want to talk about what I brought up. You want to talk about how horrible I am for bringing things up and that I need to be a better person. So, you see, we have nothing you talk about. Me: I don't agree with that, I told you why that is happening in my earlier message. Guy: right, but that was the conversation you didn't want to have. Me: yes, I was happy to, but you didn't address what I said to that component, the why it's happening component. Guy: why do you hang around me if you don't get what you need from me? Me: because I care about you, when we're together it's good, and some days texting are really great and I enjoy talking to you. It's not always like this, so it's confusing when the pendulum swings, especially this severely. Guy: you said to me once every other guy treated you better than me, so it doesn't make sense. Me: I'm not sure I can explain it better at this moment. Then what I said above. That's how I feel. Guy: okay. Me: I'm not trying to shut you down, I'm just not sure what else to say. Guy, so I guess we'll just leave it at that. Good night. Guy, a little later, no good night from you? Well, at least now I know where I stand. Me, Guy, I am so stressed out right now. Ha ha. I don't understand what's happening. I've been trying to talk about it, but it doesn't seem like I can say anything right, and on top of it my feelings are hurt, so I feel like I just shouldn't say anything. I like you, and you told me it's a very good thing I didn't buy tickets. It's not a matter of where you stand, it's a matter of typing and deleting incessantly, and then just feeling scared and paralyzed. Guy, I'm watching movie. Me, nice. I hope you're enjoying. Don't forget to support my channel by subscribing, thank you. Guy, I remember when she stabbed the shit out of that guy and I jumped out of my chair. Me, at least you're prepared for it this time. Guy, did I scared you? Me, yes. Guy, hee hee. Guy, a little later, I hope you're coming cause we have so many movies to watch. Guy, a little later, I feel like guy character when girl character walks in and is like, don't you like me? Don't you like me? And he's just like sigh yes yes. Me, haha, are you saying that you sigh level like me? Guy, OMG, go to bed. Me, wait so you're not? Guy, good night. Me, ouch. Okay. Night. Guy, ouch indeed. Night. Me, why are you ouch? I don't remember that part, so I might not be picking up on the nuance. But I was wondering if that's what you were trying to communicate to me. That you were saying you like me like the guy in the show. Me, slightly later, I am so terrified to talk to you at this point. Ha ha. I thought so hard about how to get clarification without upsetting you. Today, Guy, the point is, I brought up something that's been bothering, and it may not have been tactful, but there was no other way, and I apologized for that. But what I wanted to talk about upset you, and so instead of wanting to discuss what I was feeling and thinking, you wanted to discuss how what I wanted to talk about upset you. And that's really, really offensive to me. And that killed the conversation several times. You say now you want clarification, but I don't think you do because you never sought it. In all texts after what I said, you never once asked me a question to explain what I was feeling or thinking. You only ever really wanted me to apologize for the feeling and thinking I had expressed, and no, but I'm not going to apologize for how I feel. Me, I did want to talk to you about it, and I told you why that was happening immediately. I thought you would respond to that part so we could have a conversation about it, but that never happened. I also said several times I was happy to talk about it, and I don't want you to hide your feelings. But if you're not responding to my answer/address that I gave and referenced, then I'm not sure how to continue the dialogue. Me, right after sending, you said you don't know why. I said in the first part of my message, well, I just don't get them from you. You never tell me you like me when I tell you, you never tell me you miss me just because, I've asked to learn more about how you feel so I can orient myself and you don't really give me much to go on. So I was waiting for you to respond to that so we could talk, because that was my answer to your asking why this is happening. But I see that wasn't what you wanted. You wanted me to ask more about why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And of course, I would like to know so we can adjust. Guy, but that wasn't all that was in that text. There was some heavier stuff that came after that made responding to the above impossible. And based on the texts that followed, that was what you really wanted to talk about. At which point, I realized the conversation was over. Me, you said you don't know why. I said in the first part of my message, well, I just don't get them from you. You never tell me you like me when I tell you, you never tell me you miss me just because, I've asked to learn more about how you feel so I can orient myself and you don't really give me much to go on. So I was waiting for you to respond to that so we could talk, because that was my answer to your asking why this is happening. But I see that wasn't what you wanted. You wanted me to ask more about why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And of course, I would like to know so we can adjust. Guy, but that wasn't all that was in that text. There was some heavier stuff that came after that made responding to the above impossible. And based on the texts that followed, that was what you really wanted to talk about. At which point, I realized the conversation was over. Me, I didn't wait it that way at all though. Of course I wanted you to respond to it, that's why I wrote it. Ha ha. Guy, haha, and they say it's men who have all the pride. Can't you just say you're sorry? You'll feel better. What do you think? Your opinion is very important to me. I look forward to your answer in the comments. Right, let's discuss. Thank you for listening to my problem. Don't forget to support my channel by subscribing. Thank you.